Kick off those Givenchy heels, cause it's been about a month. Happy hours down at Adams Morgan. Perfume fragrance made me ask you what your name is. Convo exchange, man, was things that could relate to. This ladies let us say, Pearis J, DMV RnB King, man. Rockin' with DMV LèWav. Let's get it.
LèWav.
Yes, DMV LèWav. Let's get it.
Yeah, rocking with DMV LèWav.
Let's shout out DMV the fucking wave.
Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Alright, cool. To start off, man, we want to get into it. Who is Pearis J? For the people that don't know.
Pearis J, man. It's a lot behind Pearis J. He's a king at first. He's definitely a ladies' man, a crooner. You know what I'm saying? That sum it up right there, and I'm a rock star, you feel me? And a man with a great heart, you know what I mean? And I follow my heart, you know? Stratos.
Okay, cool. Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Washington, Maryland.
Yeah. So you went to school out there, high school?
Everything out there.
Stuff.
Turned up.
You played sports in school?
I did some boys and girls shit. I was into that boxing shit though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, old school, boxing with old school, boxed with Keystone for a little bit. You know, with the headbangers for a second. But you know, I went right back to old school. That was like my little home gym back then. Shout out to my old trainer, Dre.
So would you say before the singing career, was that one of your passions, somewhere that you thought you were going to go with it? Boxing?
Yeah, boxing. I definitely wanted to be a boxer. Or I wanted to be an architect too though. I gotta be drawing like shit, so you know, I want to, you know, build some shit, create some shit.
Like buildings and
all types of shit, yeah.
It still ain't too late for that. You can do
know.
hand in hand, you know what I'm saying?
I'm into that home improvement shit, all of that.
Nah, I definitely take that. I want my son to do that.
Yeah.
For real. Alright, cool. So how would you, being from Fort Washington and your upbringing, how would that influence your style and the content of your music? Like, you know, you say you're ladies, man, things like that.
Yeah, because, you know, I ain't come from no dirty hood or nothing, no wild, nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? No streets like that. It was more, had a nice set of, you know, fellas. My squad, all cool dudes, you feel me? And we just surround ourselves by so many females. So, man, I just, you know.
That take heed into your music. He said, man, nah, we the ladies, man. That's what we keep around.
We the cool niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah,
we can trash some shit if we need to, but main thing, we was out chasing money and just laying back with these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Partying, you know, we was party boys for real. Everybody come out for watching for a party, you know. Back in the day, I had some shorties come all the way from Ohio back in the day to come party with me. This is when Facebook was popping. So like, we just want to come out here because your pictures look like they was nice. And y'all was getting it in. Like, this bitch came all the way out to turn up with us, you hear me?
From Ohio.
Yeah, he drove, you know what I mean, for a cookout. You know what I'm saying? Just cause we look lit over the you know, over the social media.
Hey, nah, that's a life.
We definitely was lit. You know?
For real.
There's some stories.
Okay. So why the name Pearis J?
Pearis J, man. Pearis is my last name. It's my father's last name. And the J stands for Joyner. That's my mother's last name. So I just connected them. I had it Pearis Joyner, but it's like that shit too long. Cut the Joyner off a little bit, just kept the J. Collided it, you know, they the ones that made me, so, you know.
Okay, cool. So coming up, what artists did you look up to or grow up listening to?
For me, when I first wanted to really be a singer was when Mario came out with his first CD. Mario, yeah, Brave My all that shit. Because my sister had the CD, they was passing them up for free at the barbershop. And my sister had it, so she had it on her CD player. She used to always listen to the junk, so I just stole the CD player because I like music, period, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was always into like Puff Daddy though, like, you know what I mean? And Michael Jackson, and I listened to the Mario CD though. I ain't want nobody see me listening to it, so I went downstairs in the basement here just listen to it because I'm like, I don't want nobody see me listening to it and singing, you feel me?
Right.
So went down there, I was like, this shit cranking. So I just kept stealing on a CD player all the time and just kept listening to it. Next minute you know, I knew the whole album, yeah. Right. And I was just into singing after that.
So would you say Mario influenced your style?
Nah, not at all, for real. It was just, he made me like, he was a young dude at the time, you know what I'm saying? I could put myself in his shoes for real, because he was young and I was young. I was like, and he rocking, I can understand his music. And it still sounded mature for his age. It was like, I don't know, it was just something about it. I just fucked with it. I was like, yeah, I could do this.
So who would you say influenced your style?
My style?
Like with the whole melodic, because you can sing like a motherfucker. Like if the people ain't heard, like tune in to Pearis J, but who would you say?
I say Brian McKnight. Okay. I like his live singing though. Not too much of his, you know what I'm saying, his records. I like when he sang live. Frankie Lyman. Who else? Miguel, The Dream. You know, them two. I think them right there.
Okay, a lot of high level talent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see yourself compete with them, getting on the track with them one day?
Of course.
Cool.
So of course.
So who would you want to get on the track with? Like #1 artist you could think of. Who would you want to feature with?
Right now?
Yeah.
All around? Let me see. It's a hard one right here.
Dream feature. Like
dream feature. Man. I can't even think of it, y'all. I don't know, man. Probably like feature with, I don't know, probably 112, man.
The 112.
The whole group.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
I feel that.
I used to listen to 112 a lot, yeah.
Nah, I like their energy. 112. I used to listen to, my girl got me listening to it sometimes. Nah, the energy, alright.
I don't know what's up, man. I like their music, man. I gotta go back to that too, because they put a lot of my music too, man. Like the way like the words, the tasteful words I be using. You know, picked up a lot of from them.
Right. So we noticed that, you know, you've been in the music industry for a minute now. You know, you've been doing your thing. So what labels have you been signed to, or you currently signed?
I had a single deal with Sony Archive Records. It was like a compilation album they put together for like different artists in the, you know what I'm saying, the U.S. or whatever, all around type shit. I made that. That was a year. I was under that contract for a year. That was the only deal I actually signed though, and I was under this this management label called King Lifestyle. So you know, that's about it.
So would you rather do the record deal or independent?
I mean, it really don't even matter for real, man. As long as I know I'm with the right team that I know I can really build with it, you know what I'm saying? And embrace the world with it and really grow with it, then, you know, it's cool. Because I'm ready to work, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, I agree to that.
If the contract right, then yeah, I go.
Right.
You know? But if the independent shit just keep working and it blow, I'm going to keep doing my thing, you know?
Nah, I agree, no questions. So
I ain't going to fake like, you know, I'm just be like, nah, man, independent nigga, nah. I go with the label.
So that bag right, you show, you know, you gonna be there for the artist, of course.
For real.
You gonna sign that paper. It's gotta be a likable situation. So as far as
my dream feature, man, I would take the 112 back. Frankie Lyman, man.
Frankie Lyman.
Frankie Lyman, yeah.
What about Frankie Lyman, like over 112?
Frankie Lyman, like, cause back in his days, he was like he changed the music up a little bit. He really made that shit raunchy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though they wasn't even used to that type of lingo. You know what I mean? It might sound just cool to us. We listen to it now like, oh, this shit ain't raunchy. But back then it was really like, he was getting sexual on them for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
ladies loved him. You know what I'm saying? He put that shit together.
Nah, that shit definitely caters to your style of music, for sure.
That old player music.
Yeah, that ass. You already know. So you know, you said you've been signed previously, so you know, being in those type of situations, you're open to, you know, doing shows and things like that. So what was your most prominent show of your career to date?
Like, what was your best show, your most sold out show that you ever had?
I sold out was my joint at Howard Theater. I sold that joint out in 2015. Yeah.
You remember how many people was there?
I think it was a little bit over 1,000.
That ain't bad.
You know, I just had Just Paul open up for me. Can't remember the rest. That's bad, but shout out to Just Paul, man. You know, he doing this thing. Feel me?
mean? It was a great event. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit was different. It changed my life for a second, you know what I mean?
So how would you say your stage presence is? Like, what props do you need on stage? What people, who do you need on stage?
Man, I don't need nothing on stage but that microphone.
Just the mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna make everything else around me a prop. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if it's 2 people in there, 2,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just do what I gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? So they can go home and think about PearisJ.
Right.
Like, yeah. I don't know what that motherfucker did, but he did something to me. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. So
You said, you know, back in 2015, that was when you did your Howard Theater show. So we noticed there's been a gap in between your musical projects from 2016 and now. What was the disappearance about, and what were your reasons for taking a step back?
I had a little fallout with my management group, you know. Shit wasn't going right. It was a rack of little, I don't want to talk bad about nothing, but it was just a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And I felt as though as a man I didn't want to like enter the world, you know what I'm saying, with the people around me, so I cut it off, you know what I'm saying? And then in the midst of that, it's just like I didn't really know what to do, because I had a whole team, you know, and I was new to all this shit. And they was teaching me the game. I just like I fell in a lost black area. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't focused. I just ain't know what to do at the time, and I was still trying to find myself again. I mean, I was thinking like how I'm gonna do it on my own. You know what I mean? It was just a rack of stress and shit. And I just was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I couldn't even write music at the time and nothing like that. I was just like, well, you know what I'm saying? What's up with this gap? What's going on with myself right now? You know what I mean? So I don't know, I just fell into this depression mode, so I just went back to what I do, just started fucking with the bitches every day. I was fucking with the drugs, partying every day, partying for about a year. You know what I mean? For real.
I'm doing you, having
right.
fun.
I was in the midst of all that though, you know, I just be in my own world doing what I do. I just always write or something, or just put some lyrics down on my phone and do something. Cause you know, all my shit real, everything I talk about is real for real, you know what I'm saying? When I talk about with the women, you know, building my new, how can I say, inspiration, I guess. Building my new inspiration.
Okay, so on a lighter note, where did the infatuation with women come about? Like,
My mother friend, when I was a baby, her name was Aunt Nita, her titties was big as shit. So, and I was so little, right? And I just loved her titties, them just humongous, and I just always wanted her to pick me up. And she used to always be pinching my face and shit, like, you're gonna be a heartbreaker. All this shit. I was like, what the fuck is a heartbreaker? I mean, I can say like, what's a heartbreaker mean? So, she's like, they gonna be a heartbreaker. So, that shit stuck in my head and them titties. And I just always wanted titties around me, you know what I mean?
alright, so, okay, so.
And I just started loving women just more and more. This group, you know what I mean? I was young as shit. I was just like, these Jones is amazing. I'm like 4. I remember this. I'm like 4. I'm like, oh, why is these Jones so amazing? You know. So started right there with Anita's boobs. I'm on my blood aunt though, so you know.
Everything started with Aunt Nita's boobs. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, what is your ideal woman? What does she look like? What is her personality? What is your ideal woman? What type of women do you want around you?
I need an outgoing woman. You know what I'm saying? She gotta be spontaneous like me, or just with the shit. You know what I mean? But she could be classy as shit and just prissy as fuck, but still be with the shit. You know what I mean? Taking a step with me, like if we gonna do this, let's do this. I don't want to have no female around me that's holding me back from something. You get what I mean? I need her to be confident and really, you know what I'm saying, know what she want. You know what I mean? Cause I know what I want, so I don't need to save my woman. I don't want to have no shorty around me that I gotta be teaching all damn day. You know what I'm saying?
You want with a good head on their shoulders.
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? We could build, you know what I mean? Like I can get some ideas from you, you can get some ideas from me. You know what I'm saying? Keep going like this other than, alright, she got ketchup or I got ketchup, some shit like that. Nah, I want that shit like a match. That's a real match to me.
Yeah, you always gotta hold yourself and your counterpart to a certain standard, so I definitely agree with that. No questions. you said, I'm not finna be teaching nobody nothing. And I don't want to be feeling taught. I don't want to feel, you know, demeaned or anything like that. So I definitely agree with you.
To be honest, I'm still working on myself. So you feel me?
I mean, we all are.
Yeah,
We all are.
maybe when I get old and I'm still single or something, like, I'm gonna find me a little shorty. You know what I'm saying? Build her up. I ain't got time for that shit right now.
Yeah, he being the DMV RnB king.
For real.
Nah, no questions. All right, so what else can we see from PearisJ this year?
I see a lot of visuals. I see a couple projects. I'm about to start doing the rock of these shows. About to really get back into these shows, man. Really start showing them the live performance part. You know what I mean? Cause that's the fun part. That's when you really understand PearisJ. You can look at the videos and do all that. You know what I mean? Or see Instagram and everything. But when it's on that stage, I want to connect. I want to get connected back with the people. You know what I mean? That's the only way I think I can do is on that stage the right way. Really connect them. Cause once they stuck, they ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna let them go nowhere this time, you know.
Nah, right. It's all about the consistency, and you put out great work. Like, you know, as far as the themes to your music and your videos, it makes sense because it shows who you are. It portrays the type of music that you're putting out at the end of the day. So I definitely commend you on that. Just keep working. Trust me, we're gonna try to do this thing up together.
Appreciate that, man.
Nah, for real. Alright, cool. So do you have any upcoming concerts or shows, performances coming up?
Not at the moment, man. I'm just in the studio every day in the lab working. Got the upcoming project coming up, man. Call from Quarter. Shit dedicated to my man. Has been locked up for 13 years. You hear me? So just working on that though. Soon to come though, you hear me? We just working right now.
Alright, cool. So now we about to get into some quick fire questions, you know, just to see where your head is at. You ready?
Let's get it.
Alright, light show with Glizzy.
Glizzy.
TCB, CCB, or backyard?
Backyard.
Stadium or Fuegos?
Stadium, of course I love stadium.
Sob or eat?
Sob. Oh, man.
Loyalty or honesty?
Honesty.
Thank you. Finally, somebody with some sense. Ass or titties?
Titties.
Right.
Titties.
Sheets and funnel or backwoods?
Backwoods.
Nah.
Backwoods.
Nah.
Because that's where I came from, man. I gotta stick to the grain on that, you know.
Man, we gotta get you out of them, man.
From Fort Washington, man, I ain't tripping.
Redskins and Cowboys.
Redskins.
Oh, damn, yeah. I guess. Alright, cool, so.
He said, we gotta get you out of there.
Yeah, we gotta get you out of that, man. For real. So why are you the self-proclaimed DMV RnB king?
Because first of all, nobody didn't claim me yet. You know? I know that this is my city. You know what I'm saying? This is my area. Everybody know what I represent. You know what I'm saying? And all I gotta do is show the word after this. You know what I mean? I ain't never say I was the king RnB, nothing. I'm the DMV RnB king. You feel me? Especially in my generation, because I don't think none of them better than me. You know what I mean? So, straight like that. You know what I'm saying?
We are in agreement to that.
I don't think not one DMV RnB artist better than me. Say it again. Humbly.
Yeah, I don't know anybody either. So what is one thing you want people to know about PearisJ?
It's that. I just want to know Mastrodos, man. Mastrodos. That shit coming hard, man. I'm coming. You hear me? About to fuck the streets up. About to fuck the world up. Straight like that.
Facts. So,
Spread the love.
we got one more question for you, man. If you could go back in time and smack somebody, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Back in time and smack somebody?
Yeah, in your lifetime, in history, if you can go back in time before they do something stupid.
I just go back and smack Eve. Adam and Eve, go back and smack her.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking the world up.
Eating that damn apple.
Yeah.
She wild.
Go back and smack her.
Why she do that? Why she eat the apple?
Go back and smack her. That's it.
Alright, cool, man. It was appreciate having you out, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to DMV LèWav, man. It was a fucking pleasure, man. Ladies, let us say PearisJ, man.
Y'all watch out for him, man. He coming hard for real. The best DMV singer out here. We can attest to it.